Hello everyone! It's been a few months now since I last did a question and answer video, especially since the last time I did this little corner of the internet only had maybe 1,000 of you all here. So now that there are over 40,000 of you here, I thought it was about time that I made another one. I posted a couple posts here on YouTube and a question and answer on Instagram, and I'm just gonna answer as many of them as I can in this video. Thank you to every single person that submitted a question. I tried to fit them all in, but if I still didn't answer your question, please feel free to ask it again down below and I'll do my best to respond to as many as I can. Before I say anything else, I just wanted to say if I mispronounce your username or anything else, please feel free to let me know down in the comments. I am notoriously horrible at pronouncing things, and I am really sorry if I mispronounce anything. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Avery Edits says, what caused you to start making those animation videos? What gave you the idea? I actually started creating these videos after my best friend Luna started creating them. She was making these really cute little videos and I absolutely loved them, so I started making my own, and then we started making them together, and actually some of the very first videos on this channel I made with Luna, so the Do You Want to Build a Snowman video and a couple other ones I can't remember at this time, but we've made a bunch together. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Okay, Ultra Brady says, do you have any other games on your Switch except Animal Crossing? I do. I play a lot of Switch games. One that I have been really loving at the moment is Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, but honestly the Legend of Zelda franchise in general is probably my favorite Nintendo franchise other than Animal Crossing. It's so good. But I've also played Little Kitty Big City, a bunch of Mario games. Overcooked, that's another one of my favorites. I love playing that with my friends. I don't recommend it if you want to keep those friendships, if you know what I mean, but it's really fun. Sienna Bunny, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that first name, says, how long does it take you to make a music video? So whenever you see the poll that I'm asking you all what video I should make next, that means I haven't started any of those videos. Just in case anyone was curious. I usually leave the poll up for like 24 hours and then I'll make a decision about which video I'm going to actually be making, and then I'll start working on it. So I usually give myself around a week to make the video. The exception to that is if I need a custom design for that video, because if I need a custom design for that video, I will usually plan at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance to make sure that I get those custom designs back in time. And that also gives me a little bit more time to work on the backgrounds and stuff on the side while making the other videos. The GG64 says, when will the next island party be, if you planned one? And no question, you're just gonna try and make it to the party. Okay. For the next island party, I don't have a specific date yet, unfortunately. I am planning on hosting a couple winter parties, and I'm very excited about that because I think these might be the first ones that I actually am able to stream, so hopefully that'll make it so much easier for you guys to see who's flying in, who's flying out, and I can talk to you guys live, which is actually really cool, and I'm excited about that. But yeah, if you want to stay updated with island parties, I will usually post about it a couple days in advance, so as long as you're checking, I'll make sure to post about it a bunch so that you guys don't miss it. Josie with a cute cat says, if you could make any item, and I say any item from any media, what would it be and why? So I'm assuming this is if you can make any item be in Animal Crossing. I don't know. That's a really good question though. I know we have musical instruments in the game, but we don't have that many that you can actually hold and play, and I think it would be really cool if they like added a guitar or something in the game, and you could actually play the guitar, or, you know, play a harp. I don't know. I think that would be really cool if musical instruments were more playable than they are now. That's a really great question though. Let's find out why says, if you could have any Nintendo collaboration with New Horizons, what would it be? Gosh, I don't know. That would be like my wildest dreams if I ever got a collaboration with Nintendo. I'm not gonna lie, if Nintendo wants to send me an early copy of the update or something, I am all for that. That would be really amazing. But collaboration-wise, I think it would be really cool if like the hoodie that I've designed is in the game, or, you know, something little like that like was just like a little thing, or like maybe a type of flower that was like called the magic flower. I don't know. I think those would be really cute. Avery Edits says, can we have a tour of your island? Yes, you can. I actually have a tour of Abydos, which I honestly should probably make a new one because I made that one before I started doing voiceovers, so I think it would be really cool to go back and redo it and have my voice kind of narrate you through the island, which I think that would be really cute. I do not have an island tour of Ataraxia yet, so I may have to work on that. It's not much of a tour just because half of the island is still very unfinished, but it's kind of going to stay that way just so that I can have room to build sets on. But yeah, I should make a little tour video. That's a great idea. It's Eliza221 asks, do you use any other place for backgrounds, which are not Happy Home Paradise and Ataraxia? I do. I will also use Abydos. A lot of the beginning scenes in Golden were actually filmed on Abydos. The other backgrounds that I will use is actually in Final Cut Pro. There are just blank solid color backgrounds, and I will use those for a lot of the ones for what it sounds like your idol, the ones that are more special effects based than ones like Golden where it's more practical, if that makes sense. Or like the couch scene, like that's really practical. A lot of that I just built. It's not a whole lot of After Effects. I hope that answers your question. Christy says, what's your favorite character of Animal Crossing? I don't know, honestly. As character, because that means like everybody. I really like Timmy and Tommy, honestly. They're really cute. I love all of the frog villagers and all of the cats, and Ink is my favorite because I love Egypt. Maybe Leaf? I like Leaf a lot. Yeah, I think that would be my answer, is Leaf, if you're talking about like just the characters of Animal Crossing. Okay, Side Salad P9K says, well, there's a lot of questions. Okay, I'll answer them one at a time. What's your favorite food? Honestly, anything Greek or Italian. I love Greek and Italian food. It's just so good. Tiramisu, I could eat that every day. It's so good. Do you like salads? Yes, salads are definitely one of my favorite foods. I think I also probably could eat a salad every day and be totally happy. Were you born? Yes, I was born. Thank you for asking. And I'm assuming you mean when were you born, but I'm not going to say that just for privacy reasons. What's your favorite fish in Animal Crossing New Horizons? I'll put it on the screen. I forget the name of it, but it's the little guy that you get in winter, actually, that has like the weird head thing. I don't know. I'll show a picture of it, but it's really cute and kind of a little bit evil, I think, and it's amazing. And honestly, probably sea bass as well, just because they've become so iconic with the Magic Studios videos. What's your top 3 things you want in Animal Crossing New Horizons? Honestly, any clothing item is probably number 1. I am always collecting clothing, and I don't think you can have too many clothing items, so yeah, honestly, clothing items is number 1. Any of the handheld items, I feel like I'm always finding new ones. And that includes like the ice cream and stuff like that. Like, I love those things. They're so fun. And then for number 3, maybe star fragments. I feel like that's another thing that I'm always running low on or don't have that many of. Yeah, so I think clothing, handheld items, and star fragments are going to be my 3 things that I would want in Animal Crossing. Would you ever do a draw on my life type video? I actually had to look this one up because I didn't know what that was until today, so thank you for educating me. I don't know that I would do one on my life, and for anyone else that also feels the need to look this up, it's a video where you draw your life pretty much, and you just kind of like highlight little moments of your life. At least that's my understanding of it. I don't know that I would ever do one about my personal life. I think that might be fun to do as like a little island life version of it. I think that would be a really cute idea. I don't know that I would ever do one about my life, just to keep my personal life a little bit more private. But I don't know, maybe we'll see in the future I'll make something like that. That's a really cute idea though, I like that a lot. Okay, last but not least, this isn't really a question, but it's Eliza221 said, you reached 1 million views on Golden, congratulations. I just have to say thank you to every single person that watched that video or Takedown, which also has over 1 million views. I am absolutely blown away by all of your generosity and your love on those videos and all of the other ones. Oh my gosh. Most of the K-pop Demon Hunter videos now all have over 100,000 views and are climbing to 1 million, and I cannot believe it. If you would have told me a couple months ago that I would have 2 long-form videos on YouTube reach over 1 million, I don't know that I would have believed you. I have no words. You guys continuously amaze me, and the way you show up and support this little corner of the internet is just so amazing, and I'm incredibly grateful to each and every one of you watching this, and watching any of my videos for that matter. Thank you. One last thing that I wanted to say, which I kind of said a little bit about this earlier with some of the questions, is that I finally have a capture card, so I can actually stream the island parties, and I'm hoping to do that with the winter ones. I just have to test it first to make sure everything runs smoothly, but other than that, I'm good to go, and I'm really excited about this, because that'll make it so you guys can actually watch the island parties, even if you're not able to attend. And I don't know, I feel like this will make it so that more people can feel included and everybody can go, no matter what, you know? You can see when people are flying in, so it'll be easier, and I don't know, I just think it'll make the whole process so much better, and I'm really excited about this new development. But yeah, thank you all so much for asking all of these wonderful questions. I hope my answers answered a lot of them for you, and if you have any additional questions, feel free to leave them down below. And like I said, I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. And yeah, thank you all so much for your support. I have no words for you all. You have shown me so much kindness, and I only hope to return the favor. Thank you. I hope you have the most wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.